All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing you your daily horoscope for Saturday, August 28th, 2021. We've got the moon in the middle degrees of Taurus, moon stable in Taurus, the moon exalted in Taurus. It's about going the distance, not complaining, gentle waves. This is like, what is that? What is the flowing river? A lazy river. A lazy river. There's really no obstructions. There's just you get to float. You don't have to worry about big waves crashing in like the ocean. You don't have to worry about, it's just gentle. However, early in the morning, we have the moon conjunct Uranus, which is the planet of breakthroughs and eureka moments. And eureka moments happen sometimes with that, the impact or the volcano eruption, the earthquake. So sometimes something has to happen in order for the shift to take place. So that's happening between Friday night and Saturday morning, something we talked about on yesterday's horoscope, if you tuned in. And as the day moves on, okay, we've got the sun is in the early degrees of the sign of Virgo. And the sun at 5 degrees today is just starting to square the nodes, the north node here in Gemini, something we've been talking about for a year, almost a year and a half now, south node in Sagittarius. Okay, the sun now making decisions, making critical life decisions. We've had our other planets go through this space. The moon's been through this space. We've been looking at it. We had this Mars retrograde in Aries, figuring out what self-motivation, what we need, how we need to do it. Mars has been slowly moving forward. And then now Mercury and Venus are just passing Mars. So they've all been here through this space, this critical space in Virgo, where we make decisions, where we must make critical decisions. And now they're kind of all here together. And luckily Venus is in her home sign of Libra, which is in a place where we're looking at ourselves, looking at others, looking at the group, looking at our identity, looking at what is the crowd saying, what are the individuals saying. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm confused about information a little bit. And this is why as well, it's up to us to decide to determine, what is and what isn't. And it's an interesting thing with philosophy. You can believe something, one person can believe anything. It doesn't make it real. And this is a very critical time for us to do our own research and figuring out what is and what isn't real, to make sense for ourselves. What are we saying yes to? What are we saying no to? Now the moon breaking away from Uranus in the morning time is going to start to make these connections now, a trine here to Mars. And what we're getting is, what you see, trine to Mars. Mars starts to trine to Pluto. Mercury, our planet of communication, ruling sign Virgo. Okay, so Mercury is home here, very comfortable with information, very comfortable with communication. Moon very comfortable in Taurus. All right, Mars comfortable is like we're moving, we're making things happen. We're focused on our passions, we're focused on our desires, we're focused on what we want to manifest into the material world here. Okay, and this trine here is, again, this is Pluto, like again, us putting our work in the daily grind and creating something from the work that we're doing. And we have this emotional stability where it doesn't matter, where we don't necessarily need other people's reaction inputs or input. This is the artist starting to paint a big mural on the side of the wall, and people could come up and say, oh, you should do this or you should do that, or what is it, or judging it, or whatever it could be. It's just like us staying focused on our vision, what we're trying to create, and then at the end letting it exist. So it's not getting too hung up on other people's, our concept or our idea of what other people's critique could be. It's us staying steadfast at our objective and our goal and just letting it be what it is. It's just like, this is the race for ourselves. And then we have the moon starting to come here. Now, manifestation. As the moon starts to create this sextile over here to Neptune, moon starts to create this trine even more to Pluto. What do we want? What do we want to desire? What do we desire? What brings us comfort? What is it? What do we value in life? What do we emotionally value in life? Maybe this has changed. Maybe we've had an eye-opening, a couple of days here or weeks perhaps, and this conjunction this month with all of this energy connecting to Pluto. Pluto's kind of the big dog here, and so is Capricorn. So this is like very real, very powerful transformational energy in a very practical way, and as well as the Virgo energy deals with a great amount of change, and us being focused on creating that change or letting go of addictions, letting go, coming back more to reality than being lost in the confusion. That's another beauty of this energy, is just like, okay, and maybe it doesn't matter. And maybe there's a point here that we get where we can look at the world situation that's one of the elephant in the room that's been going on, and say, and compare it to like the chicken and the egg. And it doesn't matter what came first, the chicken or the egg. We can sit here and debate it, we can talk about, but then it's just like, well, what are we going to do? How do we choose to move forward? What is our goal at the end of the day? Because sitting here and talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, or debating this or other people's ideas or views or beliefs, it's just this. I just saw this really cool 3D. It wasn't a 3D. It was an optical illusion. And I looked at it, and then all of a sudden it popped, and I said, "Whoa, my God!" My friend said, "What?" And so I handed him my phone. I said, "Check that out." And he stared at it for minutes and couldn't see it. And it's like, okay, the same thing happens, like, it's okay. Some people see different things. Some people believe different things. And it's not a good, bad, it just is. So it's just up to us to stay focused and steadfast, again, emotionally, on our objective, and it's like just seeing seeing the track, seeing the road in front of us. We only need to see the headlights, the 200 feet of headlights in front of us to make it through in the middle of the night. There it is. All right, my friends, that's our Saturday. It's good focused energy. This month of this Virgo energy, is very focused. It's very driven. Definitely a strike while the iron's hot. Enjoy this beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow.